Well, Jakarta is sinking, and it is the fastest sinking city in the entire world. So let's see about Jakarta and why it's sinking. Jakarta is the capital of Indonesia. It sits on a swampy, plain, low coastal land. There are 13 rivers that flow through the city, drain onto the ocean. But the reason Jakarta is sinking is because people don't have enough waters, as most Jakartans lack access to clean piped water. Hence, they dig wells to access aquifers waters. Aquifers are underground layers of rock that hold groundwater in their pores. The aquifers are like sponges. The more water you extract, the more it deflates, causing the soil to compact and collapse and the ground above sink. However, aquifers can be refilled by rain, but most of the surface is covered in concrete. In the 1600s, when the Dutch colonized Jakarta and built a capital for their expanding empire, Batavia, they segregated and built blocks of houses with canals flowing through that segregated the so-called high-class Dutch and the rest of the common people. The Dutch didn't maintain the canals properly, and that caused the canals to fill with dirt and sediments. The dirt blocked the water, and the water became deadly and poisonous. So the rich Dutch moved to South Batavia. They ignored the canals to deteriorate, and the Dutch began using piped water. The indigenous population was left to fetch for their own and far from piped water supply in areas called kampongs. It took, a, it took decades until pipe water reached the kampongs, but only in a few public standpipes. Over the few decades after their independence, the population skyrocketed, so the city expanded swiftly. The water system was not even covering 50% of the population. It still covers only 41% of the population, and only 41% of the population have access to clean piped water. So the people keep pumping groundwater, which results in even more sinking. And due to this, the government is planning to move the capital to a nearby island called Borneo. However, sea walls were built to stop the land from sinking. The sea walls too were sinking with the land. Jakarta is sinking 25 centimeters per year. Similar South Asian cities like Tokyo and Taipei were also sinking. The government provided pipe water and saved the land from completely sinking into the seabed. However, there are very ambitious projects like a Garuda seawall being built. This is in the shape of a bird, but that can take few more decades. And it is estimated that by 2050, Jakarta would be fully underwater.